All right, what is going on, Crunchy Crawls? We have a couple new baits from Rapala to try out today. I just found these at my local academy. They're called the Rapala Crush City series.
Save that kind of nonsense for your friends. I've got better things to do. Don't you ever dare do that again. Save that kind of
That's a good one.
nonsense for your friends. I've got better things to do.
From what I understand, this is Rapala's very first series of soft plastics. As far as I can remember, I've never seen soft plastics from Rapala before this. But if there's any Rapala historians out there, please correct me if I'm wrong. A couple are missing from this one, but we got the Freeloader. Freeloader is pretty much a straight tail twitch bait, or like a jerk bait, whatever you want to call it. I prefer twitch bait. It sounds a little better, if you ask me. This colorway is called Albino Pearl, which is the exact same color as my shirt, so I'm gonna have to step over here when I show it to y'all. Pretty much like a pearl with a really light red flake, it seems. I don't know if y'all can see that on the camera. Hold on. It's kind of like a pinkish hue, pinkish red hue. Very tiny red flake. It's got some nice eye details, little fins right there too. Got a hook slot on the top and on the bottom. Beautiful. And then it's got this ribbing going down the body. It kind of reminds me of a spunk shad, but much shorter. Then over here we got the Bronco Bug. These guys are also sitting at 4 inches. So it's pretty much a creature bait, but it's got these massive claws. These things are so round on the end, built like a guitar almost. And so the reason behind these claws is to make it buck like a bronco, hence the name Bronco Bug. So every time you give it a hop, those claws are going nuts. It's also got some nice little appendages running down the body here. Some ribs up top, and also an area to bury your hook, which is on both sides. Super, super nice. That kind of reminds me of the, I think it's called the Pit Boss. Pit Boss also has kind of that hook channel thing going on. So weird observation is this bait appears to be a clone of the OSP beaver. That's the OSP Do Live beaver. Y'all should be able to see that. You can see the claws are pretty much exactly the same. The little antennae at the front, those are a little different though. It also doesn't appear to have the hook channel with the ribbing going on there. Yeah, there's a few differences. They're not quite the same, but I definitely think it is inspired by the Do Live beaver, or Do Live, whatever you want to call it. I'm not being paid by Rapala to show these off, so I can pretty much say whatever I want about them. The inspiration is clearly there. It's not hard to tell.
Sí, nuestro tío.
But the more important part about these baits is how do they fish? All right, so this combo is gonna be a medium light, moderate fast, 20-pound braid to 20-pound leader. Got a 4/0 owner EWG hook, and I got the Freeloader rigged up on there. That is a loop knot, in case y'all are wondering. And so that the bait can freely move and dart left and right a lot easier. I wanna start with this one, but I'm also almost certain I'll get a bite a lot easier here on a fluke. So I'm gonna start with a Bronco Bug. This combo over here is a medium heavy moderate, 20-pound braid to 20-pound leader. Got a 4/0 EWG hook and a 1/4 ounce flipping weight. And of course the good old Corrado DC, which I do have an unboxing video of. I'll have it linked right now if y'all wanna watch that. This color is Bama Bug. The fish here really seem to like Bama Bug for some reason, so I'm hoping I get a bite pretty quick on this one. There's a lot of grass at the bottom here, so it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge working this through there. I figured this would be a good pond to test the durability of this plastic, because hydrilla tends to destroy baits really easy. Especially if you keep like dragging the bait through the hydrilla. I feel like it pulls little parts of it off, keeps exposing the hook over and over again and tearing the plastic up. So we're about to see how the durability is on this plastic. To me, the consistency kind of reminds me of Strike King. It's not really soft, but it's not stiff. It's a good consistency. I'm hoping we get a bite on it. I haven't gotten these fish here to feed on anything besides a bait fish profile so far. Usually they like crankbaits, the twitch bait, for example, which is why I didn't start with it, like I said. These baits do have some scent to them though. It smells like anise or anise, whatever you want to call it. No bites on the Bronco Bug so far. All right, so the Bronco Bug, I'm not sure if this is the move at this spot. I'm gonna take one last good cast over there on that bank. I haven't gotten any bites on it so far. Like I said, I haven't really gotten these fish at this spot to feed on craws for some reason. It's been like all a bait fish profile game here. So I'm probably gonna switch to the Freeloader and try that out here in a sec. All right, Freeloader. All right, let's try this again for the third time. That's a fish. He's wandering away from me. Not a bad bass. Pretty good for the first one of the day. Crunchy craws just when I thought I was gonna get nothing. Nice little largemouth saved the day. Well, just like I predicted, the first fish of the day is on the Freeloader. Like I said, the bass here really love bait fish profiles. And also, in general, bass just love little white doodads that, you know, go left and right. I'd love to get a fish on the Bronco Bug, but these fish here are just serious about chasing bait fish. I don't know if there's a little shad in here. I think this spot might be big enough for shad. I know it's definitely deep enough for them. That was a good one. That's a good one. He hit it top water too. Oh, that's a pretty decent bass. Not bad, y'all, not bad. This is one of the better ones in this spot, genuinely. Check him out. Really good hook set too. Fish number 2 on the Freeloader. Stepping up the size a little bit here. It's a pretty good one. It's got some salad in her mouth though. Help you out there. See you later, big girl. Fish number 2. I think if I'm gonna get a Bronco Bug bite, I might have to switch spots. I do have a spot near here that they do like craws, so that's probably where I'll go next. Keep seeing bass jump over here. This little cove area back here. That's a fish. Oh, first one lost. Dang. Stuck one. Oh no, he took me to the grass. No. Oh well. Crunchy craws, it has been quite a while since y'all have seen this spot. The water level is insanely low now. Just recently started getting rain. It was a bit dry there for a while. This spot here used to hold some absolute freaking monsters, y'all. I'm pretty sure I found the skull of the 5-pounder on the bank. I think I still see it right down there actually. It is a massive skull, y'all. I don't know what happened to that fish, but rest in peace. There's still a good population of decent fish in here, but it's not the same as it used to be. Last time I filmed here, it was in its absolute prime. Where I'm standing at right now, there would be water here originally. I would be about waist deep, I would say. So it gives you an idea of how much the water levels dropped here. Right now, it is looking absolutely tons better than it did a few weeks ago. Prior to getting a good amount of rain, this place was to the point where you were seeing the grass and everything on the surface. So hopefully that little bit of rain bringing the water level up here improve the bite. whole bunch of little baby bass. That's good. Man, where are these fish hiding at? That's one. You surprised me, little man. Scared me. It's a real good hook set. Not bad. It's a short little guy, but it is a fish on the Bronco Bug nonetheless. First fish on the Bronco Bug. See you later, little one. So the durability is not bad on these guys. Been cranking it around through greenery for a while now, and it just finally broke down. Not terrible, but because it has those ridges on both sides of the body, you can rig it upside down too. It's not upside down, it's just one of the ways you can rig it. See? Same on both sides. I was hoping to have gotten more fish by now. I was really looking to test out the claw durability, because these guys, the place where the claws attach is a little thin. I'm seeing a lot of bait activity over there. I think I might go try it out. Ooh, the wind's getting cold. I think there's a cold front coming in right now. I have a feeling about this spot. The turtles are hanging out over here for some reason. I knew it. I knew it. Knew there was going to be fish over here. Not a bad one. Little squeaker. Second fish on the Bama Bronco Bug. Alright, Crunchy Craws, well, it looks like that's going to be it for today's video. I managed to get a few good fish on each bait. Bronco Bug and the Freeloader. They didn't fall apart too quick, so that's a plus. Me personally, I'm not too big of a fan of the anise or anise scents. I think they could have maybe gone with garlic or something, but that's just a personal preference. I don't really know if the fish can actually taste it. Like I said, the plastic consistency is pretty close to Strike King. It's got kind of that same give and stretch, but it's not too soft. Out of the colorways I could find, they were pretty decent. Academy had a pretty good selection of them. They had a few other Rapala baits, but I didn't get them. One was like a paddle tail and the other one was kind of like a Ned rig bait, which I have way too many of both of those, so I just went with the ones that kind of stood out to me. But for Rapala's first dip into the soft plastics market, it's pretty good. All right, Crunchy Craws, well, I don't know if you can see that all around me, but it's gonna rain soon, so I probably gotta take off here in a minute. If y'all enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, hit that comment section below, let me know what y'all thought of the video, and if y'all haven't already, hit that subscribe button and show me some support. And I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.
I'm drowning in a whiskey river, bathing my memoried mind in the wetness of its soul.